Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of January 12th to the 18th. Keep in mind that time is fluid and stick around towards the end, Leo. I will be getting each zodiac signs, feelings, and actions towards you for the week. So your overall energy is self-love. As you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationships and with yourself. So no matter if you're in a relationship, if you're dating, or you're single, the emphasis for you this week is self-love, self-nurturing, self-care. When you do take more care of yourself, a lot of things will look up energetically for you. So really focus on that. If you are that type of person, maybe you look in the mirror and you're always criticizing yourself, or you always just have something to say that's bad about yourself, start today turning that narrative around. You have pause with forgiveness and contemplation. All right, so it looks like there is an apology coming in for you this week, Leo. Your person may feel like there's something that they need to apologize for. Others of you, there could be somebody that feels a need to come your way after not being around your energy in quite some time. But you do have contemplation here. So whatever it is, you're going to take some time to think about it. And you also have pause. So you're definitely taking time to think about this. So I definitely do feel like whoever is coming in with an apology this week, it is either after a long period of separation, after a difficult moment, or just after maybe something has like turned you off a little bit. Let's see. We have the Justice card, which could also indicate apologies coming in, people wanting to right their wrongs. You have the Nine of Wands. This could be somebody that you have blocked or you have a very strong wall up towards. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like you're focused on yourself. Now, I'm not surprised why you got self-love here. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your business. You're focused on your career. You're focused on your stability. Some of you will have something to focus on this week, which requires you to be a little bit busier than usual. Possibly it does have something to do with the home, Ten of Pentacles. It could even have something to do with your money. But it looks like your energy is like busy this week, and somebody wants to come your way and receive some forgiveness, make an apology, try to make things right with you. But let's see what we got. Let's clarify this here. This could have been somebody that you lived with or somebody that you had a strong relationship with. Let's see. On the Justice card, you have the Nine of Wands again. And the Ace of Wands, yeah. So someone's going to come your way here for sure. And it looks like with the Nine of Wands coming through twice, whoever this person is or was to you, they put you through it in some type of way, shape, or form. When the Nine of Wands feels a need to build up their wall, it's not for no reason. So on the Nine of Wands here, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So it looks like your issue with this person could be reciprocation. This person may have not reciprocated your energy when they should have, or when they had the chance to. And with the Queen of Wands coming in, male or female, it's like you're still very attractive to this person. They still feel very magnetized towards you. Now, some of you, you're in a relationship and there's something that your person needs to make up to you. And they possibly will try this week for sure. On the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like there is like a 50-50 energy here. Some of you are going to give this person another chance, and some of you are just going to continuously walk. Say thanks for your apology, but I'm still moving on. So you have something to think about here, Leo. You have definitely, no wonder why you have contemplation. There's absolutely something to think about. Some of you, you just feel the need to close off. Others of you, you may decide to hold on to this connection and see where it goes. But I definitely feel like it's like a 50-50 split. I don't feel like, oh, yeah, it looks like you're definitely giving this person a chance, or it looks like you're definitely not. It looks like majority of you, or not majority of you, like half of you may not. Let's see, your advice is the 10 of Pentacles. So you are being advised to focus on what you're focusing on this week and not possibly let this energy distract you. And your outcome is the Empress. There's that self-love, 8 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So some of you may be in your head about how to respond to this individual. Some of you may be overthinking this energy. I feel like this person could have been a triggering individual for you in the past, or possibly something they did recently was triggering. But it looks like you may be going back and forth. Like, does this person deserve me? Does this person deserve my time? Do they deserve my energy? Do they respect me? This, that, and the other. And I feel like all of you may come up with a different answer to that. But man, somebody can't let go of you or can't forget about you or something like that. But you're in the process of really contemplating if this is the person for you, or if you're just better off focusing on yourself. So get ready for this, Leo. Somebody coming in, or this person really wanting to fight for the relationship. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have Libra here with Justice. That is, just said that, Libra. You also have the Empress, which is also Libra, and Taurus. But I feel like there's an emphasis on your stability at the same time here. For some of you, this person doesn't make you feel stable, right? If you're in a relationship and this person causes you a headache all the time, and you go to work, you're thinking about it, you're hanging out with friends, you think about it, you just feel like it's a constant distraction for you, you're probably better off separated, right? So really having that self-reflection moment is going to be important, especially with the card Contemplation here. This card comes out to let you know that this should be thought about. All right, here we go, Leo. We're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Take what resonates with this portion as well. Leave the rest behind. And if it doesn't make sense to you now, come back at the end of the week and see. Sometimes things progress throughout the time frame. So here we go. We have Aries with You Are the Best Thing in My Life and the Hermit. So there could be a separated energy between you and an Aries, but they are indicating that you are the best thing that ever happened to them. The Hermit here is a strong indication of solitude. Some of you, you are still with an Aries, but there could just be like injury, illness, or something that could be keeping you two apart. Others of you, you're separated from one, but they feel like you were the best thing that ever happened to them. The Hermit doesn't necessarily make moves that much. Next up is Taurus with I Know I Was a Distraction from Your Pain, and the Sun. So Taurus feels like it is very obvious that possibly you two were not meant for each other at a specific time, that you were going through something or they were going through something. And with the Sun here, clarified by the Knight of Cups, it looks like Taurus still has feelings for you. And they may try to make that known towards you this week, that they still are interested despite what occurred between the two of you. Next up is Gemini with I'm starting to understand our connection, and the Five of Wands. So it could be difficulty and drama between you and a Gemini. Could be a lot of back and forth or butting heads. And with the Seven of Swords here. So they're starting to understand your two's connection in whatever way, shape, or form they're understanding it. With the Five of Wands to the Seven of Swords, I do not like this combination of cards. So if you're dealing with a Gemini who is chaotic, dramatic, all over the place, triggering, you might be better off avoiding the connection. Next up is Cancer with I Bury Myself and Work to Forget You, and the King of Swords. So there could be silent treatment between you and a Cancer right now. They're trying to distract themselves and not think about this connection as best as they possibly can. King of Swords, distance, specifically emotional distance. So if you are still with a Cancer, you two could just find yourselves not that emotionally connected this week. Others of you fully distant and possibly not talking. Next up is Leo. Towards you, Leo. I look for you everywhere and the world. So completion to a cycle between you and fellow Leo and the Empress. So if you two are still connected, there could have been a move or relocation, or there could be one in the future. I feel like this is a good combination, except for this card is kind of throwing me off. I feel like fellow Leo, if you two are together, I feel like there is some type of movement towards growth, towards stability, possibly even fertility. You two may try to have a child. If you're not with Leo, they could have a feeling that they could run into you in the physical, and I feel like they possibly are even hoping that they'll run into you and get another chance. Virgo, I wish things could be different, and the Strength card. So there was hurt and pain between you and a Virgo, and Virgo feels remorseful and regretful over that. They wish things could be different with the Strength card coming in. Strength will only come in if you need it, and the Hanged Man. So Virgo is stuck. They're stuck on you. They're stuck on this connection. They don't really know what to do or where to go, but they know that they wish things could be different between the two of you. But they may not take much action or any at all this week. Next up is Libra. I hid who I really am from you, and Temperance. So there could be a waiting period between you and a Libra, or a need to heal something between the two of you. They're indicating that they hid a part of themselves from you, and with the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of confusion. A lot of up in the air energy, possibly a lot of confusion on if you two will ever come back together and or ever find healing to a certain issue you two may be having. Next up is Scorpio. We need to let each other go, and the Four of Cups. So some of you just feel like a Scorpio is just not giving you what you need. They're indicating that you two may be better off separated or need a break, or maybe not with each other. But with the Two of Cups here, Scorpios always is slightly contradictive for some reason. And it's always when I read it for you, Leo, who is dealing with a Scorpio on here. Because there's always just this like possible tension or just like dissatisfaction. But then it still shows you two connected or potentially in the air for reconnection. So I don't know. That's what I got. I'm done trying to figure that one out. But it's every single, maybe not every time, but it's always when I do the 12 sign portion for you, Leo, that Scorpio is just like almost every time comes out slightly contradictive. Okay. Next up is Sagittarius. My life is not as together as it seems, and the Seven of Pentacles. So waiting period between you and a Sagittarius. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius that has said like they're not ready yet, or maybe you're not ready yet. Maybe you two are trying to get your lives together before coming together. Let's clarify. Seven of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be some type of like financial instability, or some type of instability that Sagittarius feels like they have that is almost like holding them back from love or back from a connection, which is actually a very common thing that happens. Very common that people, if they don't feel like good in their own energy, or if they don't feel like good financially or good in certain departments, it could stop them emotionally. All right, next up is Capricorn. It was my fault, but I blamed you, and the Three of Wands. So you could be waiting on something from a Capricorn. They're indicating that they didn't take accountability for something, even though they should have. And with the Knight of Swords, it looks like whatever you are waiting for will come in very fast and very unexpectedly. So if you're waiting for a Capricorn to reach out, they may definitely do so by the end of the week. If you are waiting for a Capricorn to say something specifically, you may finally get what you have been waiting to hear. Next up is Aquarius. I hope that you can forgive me one day, and the King of Pentacles. So Aquarius may be focused on everything else but this connection, and they are hoping that you can forgive them for doing so. King of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords. So there could be new communication between the two of you where Aquarius attempts to get this forgiveness from you, but there is absolutely something that is needed to be healed between the two of you, and it could have to do with the stability or reliability of the connection or person. And lastly, we have Pisces. I wish I could share my good news with you, and the Four of Swords. So Pisces wishes that they could share something with you, but they are opting to not share it with you. Four of Swords is a non-action card. Oh, we have the Ace of Wands. Interesting. Let's see if they'll act on that need or want. Five of Swords. For some reason, Pisces feels like if they come your way, then they'll either like get ignored or they won't get an answer, or they'll... It's like Pisces fears rejection, so like they're not going to come your way, even though they do have something to share with you. So if you're a Leo watching this and you actually do want to talk to a Pisces, this could be your sign that they are wanting to speak to you, but the fear is holding them back. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Leo. Thank you for being here and for watching. If you enjoyed the Love Weekly, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell because we do this every week. And thank you for being here and for watching, Leos. I love each and every one of you out there. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Oh, and I'm going to start tagging the cards again. Honestly, y'all, I can't remember to do that stuff all the time, but I got like a couple emails over like the holiday season where people are asking me about certain decks that I use. And I just keep forgetting that YouTube now has like the tagging products portion. And I just can't remember all the time, but I'm going to try to remember as best as I possibly can. And in the tagged products, you'll probably see my products from Etsy shop as well. I have 3 private readings on sale for January for a limited time only. I will do a drop each month. So 3 private readings will go on sale each month. I have about 5 people on the wait list. They got all the emails that they're up and ready to book. But I will also announce it to you guys as well that there are 3 available. Possibly by the time I get up, and one of them already booked, maybe 2. But if you did want a private reading with me, they're going to go out as limited time drops each month. I will post it or I will say it at the end of the reading, whichever one I remember to do. So, thank you, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing Leos, for being here and for watching. And I'll talk to all of y'all soon. Have a good week. Bye now.